Hello, 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 hello. So, how are you guys doing? So, this is one thing I'll share with you guys. I'm doing a new middle game program for everybody who wants to get the next level of middle game play, and it'll be nice to see you guys and learn how to get to the next level of middle games. And sometimes, you know, it's one thing to get better in chess, but if you get entirely good at the middle game, you'll know how to navigate from the opening, have a good middle game, great middle game, and then win in the end game, or maybe just win before the end game happens. So let's start the sum, and hopefully everybody's okay, having a good day. All right, this one. All right, all right. So this one on YouTube. Sorry, this one. I say, please. I say, please ask your questions in the stream above. All right, that's right. That's right. But yeah, hopefully doing well. And share my screen for the Simul itself. That'd be great. Yeah, wow. Okay. Yep, accept everybody. And this exclusive offer on the middle game that limited time you'll have exclusive, actually good, let's say, shortcut to improve your middle game play and to the next level. Pretty much guaranteed. So, if you want to improve your middle game, pretty much guaranteed. I have proven success with my students. One of my best students get from 1600 to 2000 in 1 year. So, if you wanted to do that for yourself, hello, Tomas. How are you doing? Hello, man. Hope you enjoy your holidays. Yeah, I've been enjoying the holidays. Yeah, basically. What's the link? The link for the Simul or the, let's say, the offer? The YouTube, let's say, middle game offer. Let me know if you want to do that. So, middle game offer is in the chat, but the Simul link I can give it to you if you want me to. Just ask and I'll give it to you. So, yeah. Simul, okay, Simul off. Simul is going to be, hold on. Simul is right here. Bang. Hello, Elvis Prime. I'm here. Doing pretty good. Kind of rusty. So it will be fun to see if. Oh, yeah. Well, there's only one way to find out, Tomas. Either I get whooped or you get whooped. I just had a week-long vacation for a family reunion, and that was fun time. So I don't know if my chess will be the best, but I'll enjoy the Simul, and hopefully you will enjoy the Simul. Right? You're playing Always Prime? Very good. That's awesome. But yeah, just doing this masterclass middle game improvement. So basically, I have built an improvement of middle games. So it's like if you want to know how to get that to the next level of middle game play, almost guaranteed. Look, they call and see if it is good as the perfect match for you for free. Right? All right, this one. All right. So I'm advertising this one because I have a website, and if you guys want to know how to get to the next level of middle games, yep. Right, it's basically there's a limit to the characters. All right, I see this one. I see it all entirely. So no worries. No worries at all. All right. But I'll be starting the Simul in a minute. 1 minute. So 1 minute and we'll start. 1 minute till start. Then we'll start the simul. Right? All right. So people will say hello. All right. 1 minute. Okay. 1 minute to start. All right. Yay. Yay. Yes. 1 minute to start. All right. So just doing this shout out because I really worked hard for this website, and I have exclusive thing that has going beyond and above middle games that will be the one for you. The one for you. If you want to get to next level of middle games, that is the best thing I found on the internet by far. Better NHS, of course. I'm a fan. Oh, you're a fan? Oh. I appreciate you saying that. All right. All right. It started. All right. One more. All right. One more. All right. So now. All right. So all right. Let's do this on Simul. Have fun, guys. Have fun. All right. Let's have a Simul. Have a good time, and let's have fun. Most of all. All right. So, Panda Master. We have 3 games together. All right. This is the one. First one is ham laid mat. I've never played them before. Fun. There's another one I've never played before. Oh, I won one game this one. Uh-oh. Never played this one before. There's a question mark, so he could be any strength. Really Grav Master or the hobo on the street. It could be anybody. But oh well. Oh well. Did I just choose? Okay. It's both colors. Yep. Yay. Alright. E6. 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 A6. E6. 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 How are you guys doing today? Like I said, I came back from a week-long vacation in Cooperstown, New York, and saw my, let's say, all the family on the East Coast. They traveled for Virginia, and they saw me. Even my 96-year-old grandfather came. And it was nice to see him, and he's doing good. Nice to see him going about and having a good day and a good week. It was a good time overall, so it's necessary and very good. How was vacation? Very, very good. It was relaxing. I needed it. The only thing that happened that was really the only thing that was bad was in the middle of the week, I had what's called a hypoglycemia. Basically, my blood sugar went down to about 50, which is basically almost to the point where I passed out. So I did not have any good blood sugar, and I had to make sure that I pump it up with sugar, and make sure I did too well to make sure my blood sugar was low, and it's too low, and that was basically almost passing me out. But overall, besides that, everything is good. Everything is good. Yeah, I'm doing very well now. So thankfully, I went to the emergency room and they told me what to do, and I'm doing that now. So this is the point that they saw me and they said that I have to make sure that I do little meals every so often, and I make sure that I do get enough rest, and make sure I don't stretch myself out too much. So thing is, like, I was playing pickleball and doing exercise too much without hydrating, and I was stressed as well. And basically, the 3 factors of what I should not do, I did that day. So therefore, whoop, my blood sugar went down to the, let's say, the bottom it could be. So that's what happened. But thankfully, I was able to get out of there at 5 a.m. in the morning. So I was able to get there, and I was checked up, and everything looks good. Just need to make sure that I am doing what I need to do. All right. I'm in your Simul. I'm not very good, but will do my best. Any tips do you have for our reviews? Okay. So tips, I would think that depending on how level you, what your level are, is that basically don't focus on openings. If you know, let's say 100 different openings, you know how to beat playing them a little bit. That's useless. Spend your time on the most important things, which are building your calculation skills and tactics, and make sure you don't let's say, forget about knowing how to play middle games. Some people know how to get to the theory of move 20 in the Night but they don't know what to do next. They just go on their own, let's say, their own skills, and they do very bad chess. So make sure you don't forget your middle games, and also don't forget your end games. Who's your strongest student? Is a guy named Robert Copeland from the UK. He's my best student of all time. He went. He was a high schooler, and he wanted to have lessons with me. And this back when I taught in chess.com mainly, and he asked me to coach him, and I coached him, and I was able to get him from 1,600 FIDE to 2,000 FIDE, and I told him what's his biggest weakness. The very first lesson, he said middle games, and I just worked on him with middle games for the whole year, and you know that one weakness turned it into a strength, and that was really best part of the game. He's strength. He was able to beat title players, even title players from chess.com, and he was able to beat them because the middle game was the weakness that turned to the biggest strength that he has with working with me in a year. It was actually what he needed to go, let's say, up like a rocket. So, but for those of you who are interested to get your middle game back up like him, you can look at my offer. But you can actually talk about it before you actually, let's say, join the program. You can talk to me and ask questions you have, and we'll talk about it as a friendly chat. No commitment needed. It's free. You can talk about it, and maybe we can just be a perfect match, and he'll be off to the races for the middle game improvement. So that is on the table if you want to. So it's up to you if you want to. And I'm building it, and I'm doing things that never I've made sure of it. Nobody has talked about what I'm talking about in all the internet. Nobody has talked about it. But you'll be actually have access to something never found in the internet if you want to join. It's really good content that is really working. It's proven to work. And it works because my best student of all time used this methodology and was able to get himself 400 feet points up just 1 year. And if you did it for yourself, they'd be like very happy to have going from one bracket to the like 2 brackets up. I would be definitely myself engaged with that. But it's up to you guys. So you can actually talk to me and ask me about it. Like, tell me more about this, and I can tell you that if you want to. But the first step is you going to the website link, and we can talk about that in a call, a free call, no commitment needed. So yeah, there's countless people that are definitely need to get better at middle games. But I am basically the middle game community working on that is very underserved. There are not as many middle game things on Chessable, on YouTube. They just gloss on one topic, but the whole picture is not talked about at all. You can talk about, observance of balances, but there's more than that. How to navigate creative plan in open positions, closed positions, and semi-open positions. There's a whole ream of things never talked about in the internet, never talked about anywhere, but I do talk about it. It was actually proven to work and actually proven to get your ELO up. If you get the middle game be from weakness to strength, that flip, 1 bit flip, is actually going to go a lot of places. Good places, by the way. So, all right. I feel like middle games are not. Yeah, exactly. There's the thing. It's a community of people that need the help, but they don't have any place to go. But I'm offering you a way to get better at middle games that nobody is offering in the all internet. So I'm offering you to access to improvement of middle games in a way that nobody else will bother. But it's a very important skill to have. But people overlook that one because they want to learn the openings. Oh, want to learn the theoretical end games with the Dostoevsky's things. But the middle game, people forget about that middle game because the middle game is a part of the game that people ignore too much, really too much, that you can't ignore forever. And okay, guys, you have to win. All right, this one I'm gonna be D5. All right, chess nerdo. All right. G3, doubling ghetto. And if you guys have any questions, What chess club do you go to? The Rochester Chess Center, also called Chess Gorilla, in Rochester, New York. Chess Gorilla or Rochester Chess Center. That's my chess club I go to every week. I teach there, and I go to camps there in the summer, and I also run the chess camps. Let's say New Year's, like Christmas Eve, I run the chess camp, the whole chess camp, and Christmas Eve or New Year's Eve, or like I think that the Christmas Eve is like I was doing that. So I want to reach 100 classical needs test. How should we approach be? It depends. What is your weaknesses? Turn that weaknesses to flip to a best strength, then that is all you need to do. Identify. First step is identify your greatest weaknesses. How do I do that? Look at your games. Why do you lose the games usually? You lose because you have a problem going the middle games that actually are good. You have always middle games that you are maybe -1 or even worse, just simply worse. You're white, but you're worse in every middle game. After move 20, you're lucky to be equal if you're white. That's not a good sign. If you're white, you gotta have a little bit small edge or at least comfortable. I was 20 2007, but now only 19 to 18. Now what should I do? All right. All right. So basically it's not a one answer fits all. You got to go back to what's your greatest weaknesses. So the answer is differentiated by each individual person. So there's no one, let's say, there's no one answer for everybody. It's lazy coaches. Lazy coaches like, oh, just study ending games. Oh, study your improve your worst piece. That's you're good. No, it's not one answer for us all. Everybody is different. Everybody has different path of chess. Everybody has different weaknesses in chess. And you have to have it tailored to your specific needs. So you got to tell me what is your greatest weaknesses in chess or weakness, one of them. Then work on that. Focus on that and nothing else. Because people say, I want to learn this new tactic I learned from Witty Alien. I know I want to learn this Alien Gambit. I want to make sure that I don't be refuted in the Stafford Gambit and the counter. But there's a waste of time. That's actually a waste of time. You got to focus on more important things to your chess, not just opening traps, not just lazy things. You got to know the key things needed to improve your chess. And the middle game is one thing that people don't talk about. The middle game is the actual, like if you say like a sandwich, we have the bottom bun, the opening, the condiments. That's the real juice. The condiments where people go for the burger, the patty, the cheese, the lettuce, whatever. That's why you buy the burger for the middle, the things in the middle. And chess, the same thing, the exact same thing. People try chess because the fun of the middle game to get your result. People overhype the opening, the very beginning, because the opening traps, but then the opening traps are gone, then you're just bored. You're just worse. The higher you go, the less your opening traps will work. Maybe you can get a zinger in a blitz game, but that's it. That's one blitz game. But it really matters. You're gonna get losing every time, or worse. That's miserable. Don't do that to yourself. Right? Getting paired with 22 hours all the time is my business. That's a thing about fate. Things sometimes fate doesn't care about your feelings and how you're doing today. It's you got to play it. The game. You got to play the game. Whatever the game throws at you, you got to be ready. If you're not ready, they got to work on get the readiness. You got to work on that. Just my business calculation tactics. I have it to ChatGPT. All right, so basically, if you're worried about calculation tactics, I think that you need to look. Like, let me take a side for this one. If you don't mind, I'll just look at what I do. My personal thing is that there's a free option, so I use Puzzle Survival, but all right. All right, this is another free offer that anybody can use that you don't have to pay anything. Is absolutely free. And there's a Puzzle Rush website. And all right, let's see. Blah, 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 blah. Let's see if it's still there. It should be there. Puzzle Rush. Oh yeah, this is the one. All right, I'm going to show you this one and share the screen instead. So if you see the screen, what I have right here, this website is called chesscop.org. I use this to practice like a puzzle survival, but it's free. You know how there's a paywall and chess.com premium? You have to have a premium membership to play Puzzle Rush. No matter what Puzzle Rush, survival, 3 minute, 5 minute, you have to pay the premium membership to play the Puzzle Rush survival. You don't have to do that. And this one is completely free. It's just for my students that you don't have to pay anything. Use this and work off your calculation and tactics. Basically, you set your goal for yourself. It's like working out. Basically, in gym, you have a weight limit and you work out the weights and increase it, try to pull yourself and push yourself. And basically, oh, I want to get to 40 this week. Oh, I want to get to 40. I just get to 40s every time. I want to get to 50. I got a 50. Now I'm going to go to 60. It goes up and up and up. And you'll see naturally, like magic, your tactics and calculation skills is going to be improving because the drills force you to calculate. And once you get to 50s or even 40s, you're forced to calculate more than one move ahead, more than 3 moves ahead. You got to make sure that your move that's actually going to the very good outcome, not just, oh, it's good for tactics. It's more than that. Later on, the tactics is going to turn to a calculation exercise. Lee Chess has its own version of puzzles. Rush, yeah, that's right, Thomas. You can do that one. But if you want to have the 3 structure out approach, you can do this one as well. Yeah, yeah, this is just like the streak. That's the streak is only one life, but if you want 3 lives, you can do this other one. But you can do either one you want to do. If you want to do this puzzle streak, you can do that. Or if you want to have the 3 structure out, you can do this on the chess cup. I advise you to do both, and that's what I do personally to get to what I did to get improvements of calculation tactics. I did that one all the time. I use it myself, so I can say from experience that is actually working. So it's not just my students; I use it myself too. Okay, B3, WP Ghetto. Yeah, but this it's up to you guys. I'm welcoming to you guys to have a chat with me. No commitment at all. It's free, and I have a lot of extras that is beyond the middle game that is included in this let's say coaching. This goes into other things that we can have you be helped and improved. But it's up to you if you want to go this first step. The first step is you can try this one. Talk to me, and basically the focus is middle games. But at the end of the day, you'll have more than you actually need, and then some. Improving your chess from all aspects of chess. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just trying to help you guys out because I love chess teaching and chess coaching, and I'm trying to do that for you guys. A6. All right, knight 3, A6. Probably knight C2 is going to do that one. And let's do knight F6. Okay, this one. Oh, he's going to do take us on D5. Yeah, that's fine. It's all fine. It's all fun games. All fun games. Get G file maybe. Mm-hmm. Oh, yawn. Okay. D4. I'll make sure the D5. G3 castles now. Oh, you want to do this? Okay. Maybe not that one. So I'll do 95. Yeah, 95 looks nice to me. Excuse me. Excuse me again. All right. So this one, bishop b2. Dumb kiddo is good. d5. All right. Knight b2. Knight f6. Taking d5. Beat d4. No e5 for you, mister. No e5 for you. All right, this one. All right, he goes this way. I can do h3. Make sure the knight's going back. Make a waste of time. He has me to do knight takes f2, but I'll be happy. I'll be absolutely happy if it happens. If that happens, I'll be actually happy and no problems. But if you have any questions, you can ask me. I'll be happy to answer them. So yeah. All right, so bishop b2. That's fine. Oh, you know what? D4 is great. I like D4. G6, D4. That's great. The Vicato again. All right, this one. He goes this one knight there. E5. This one, the E pawn. You take the C pawn, dirty C pawn, take the E pawn. Center pawn for a not so center pawn. I like that one. I'll take that deal. I'll take that deal. So yeah. All right. So any questions you have, you guys ask me. I have a call. Hold on. Hold on. All right. My dad called. I'm not touching my mom. She's sleeping. Well, no talking to her. That's what. So I will do E3, D4. Maybe knight C3 is an option I could have done, but otherwise it's all good. No worries. Knight f6. Probably go E4. I can go D5. Maybe not D5. I can do D6. I can do not D6. I can do bishop B7. There's a lot of options. I'm trying to play flexible. Flexible means I can do many options, and there's nothing wrong with the multiple options I have. So it's hard to go wrong if we have multiple options to play and not having a bad game. That's the problem that the E has. That I don't have any problems for myself. Oh, he goes this way. All right, I'll go to castle. If he goes castle queenside, then C4 will destroy him. Let's see what he does. If he does that one, that'll be fun for me. Only for me. Okay, he wants to go this way. 5. Bishop f4. There. Take there. Take there. Bishop e2. Oh, you could do that. That's something to, look at. All right, this one. All right, knight b2. I can do bishop b2 so that's probably important to develop. Important development is good. I think so, myself. All right, goes this way, bishop b7. I can do b6 as well, but let's do development. It's fine to me. Development is good. d4 doesn't matter. It didn't matter at all for me. All right, this one. Bishop b2. Oh, he wants to go this way. All right, queen c2. All right, takes on g5. This one. Knight b2. All right, this one. Bishop b2. d5. This one. Knight b2. This one. Bishop b2. I have more time to defend against e5. Rook g8. No draw. It's too early for that. He goes this way. Let's propose a trade of knights. I can say no. I can do queen c2 and offer him to do that himself, but he wants to go f5 possibly, but that would not be anything to me. Nothing to do with that. I can do this one and queen e2, and then rook d1, rook c1. This is fine. Bishop there on e4, queen e2, rook fd1, rook ac1. That's all good to me. Looks like to me. So if I go castles D5, let's take this one first, and then I'll go castles. Or I could do, yeah, everything's good. Looks like to me. Looks like to me is good. All right, goes this way. Goes U2. All right, this one. He goes this way. Queen D5, Knight F4 is annoying. If we go this way, yeah, let's do this one. No, Knight F4 annoying. Things like that. That's up. Yeah. So where is your target friend? He has been here for at least a month and a half. Yeah, I think he. Yeah, maybe he just got told to not go in my stream. I don't know. I honestly don't know. I don't know. I can say I don't know. It's the truth. I don't know. But my friend Pledge Club, he's been moving to a new place, and it's really he's having a hard time to able to be have free time and actually have a good internet connection to talk to me and also be on the stream at the same time. So that struggles that he can't control, but he'll hopefully be able to join us soon. So I asked him, "Oh, what about this Sunday?" No, I still am not fully moved in yet, so I'm going to be patient and wait for him to get ready. Then I will be able to help him. Well, have him help me pretty much is the thing I want to do. All right, Tomas, he goes this way. Bishop E7. Yeah. All right, those castles. I'll just castle. All right, this one. There's prime. Nice E6. All right, queen E2. All right, this one. All right, queen C2. Then E4 possibly gonna happening. Pawn E4, rook AC1, rook FD1. It's easy possibilities. The amount of options I have is extraordinary. How is he? Is he old also moving to a new place? Is it difficult? No, he's not old. I'm not considered old. Hey, stranger, how you doing? Nice to see you. Yo, yo, yo. But I'll say he's basically, I think, is late early 40s. But he's been living at different places. But he's moving to New York City, which is a bear to move to, because there's all sorts of things you had to do, check in, and make sure that he has a place that he can go and live and stay there. How's it going? I just finished my week long vacation with my family. That's a fun time. But the only thing that happened that was upsetting was I had what's called hypoglycemia, where my blood sugar was down, really down, because I was playing too much exercising. I was stressing out, and I skipped a meal. That's three factors that made me almost pass out. Almost made me pissed out. I went to the emergency room at this vacation spot, and they looked at me, and I had to stay up for until 5 a.m. And they said, "Okay, you're good. You follow the protocol to make sure that you stay still. You have enough, let's say, sugary, let's say, things to get your things up, like jelly, and let's say a puddle, like a bottle of Pepsi, and also things like that to boost my blood sugar up." Yeah, but once I did that and not doing exercising, I need to do some resting. So then it was normal. So basically, I had to do more resting, less exercise, and don't be stressed out. These three things I didn't do, and but basically, my first time in, let's say, more than 20 years, I had my blood sugar down to, let's say, 56. It was terrible. And 30 is like basically nobody can be like awake. He'll be passed out. So that was so close. But yeah, but thankfully I was able to enjoy the rest of the vacation. Yeah, I was able to enjoy the vacation after that one. It was like the middle of the week that happened, so it didn't ruin my vacation, but it was a struggle. But it's not the end of the world, I'll say. So that just happened. Just happens. So, but that's the thing. I enjoyed this vacation, and that is all I wanted to ask for. So a good vacation, and I'd have that, and I was enjoying my family and loved ones, my relatives. It's a family reunion, so we did enjoy that one. Oh, King F1. I need to replace my mouse. King G1, King F1 is not what I meant to do. I wanted to do King G1. So tomorrow I'll just have a new mouse. Terrible. So I need to change my mouse. But hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully you're doing well, stranger. And always prime. I've been gone for a week, so I was not streaming. I'm not. I was playing with my nephew and his cousins chess, and I taught him a chess lesson. Yeah, thank you so much, stranger. But I'm back, and I'm just trying to get by, and just doing what the doctor says. Let's basically have plenty of sleep, rest, don't exercise too much, and make sure you don't skip meals. My patient is acting up? Oh no, that's not good. Not for a Simul. Well, hopefully you get everything sorted out and fixed in a good way. It's luck and ask that you have a good PC fix. All right. All right, this one. No castles. Oh, ICD5. Well, well. If you're bishop e6, you can take my dirty ace to pawn. I said pawn is fine. Let's go for the development. A gambit. I'll gambit 2 pawns for the development, and hopefully I can pretend that is actually compensation. Pretend. So just fake it till you make it. You know what I'm saying? Fake it till you make it. I'm faking it really hard. Really, really hard. Yes, I'm studying. All right. Just chilling. Okay. Nice to hear you guys are chilling and studying. Or are you studying always, Prime? What type of things are the subjects you're studying? Like school things or job things? What are you studying? We're interested. Because people study for different things, different reasons. Or you're studying chess. You're just getting better at the night or memorizing the move 20, move 20 a6, f4 lines, g4 lines. There's so many lines that you had to learn and memorize the Najdorf. That's ridiculous. But what are you studying? There's plenty of things to tell you about, like a news resolution. I want to learn how to speak Yiddish. No, I'm just joking. I'm saying that people have their New Year's resolutions, whatever it is. They want to do something they could do before, and they do that and say, "Okay, I did something. I actually accomplished something this year." Okay, this one, Bishop e6, Knight b5, but then Bishop e7. This knight is really faulty. Let's do, yeah, I'll do this one. All right, this one. Well, if I go here, this guy's hit twice by the bishop and the queen. So that way, I could way 6. I go knight 3. Let's see what happens. Let's see. So what will happen? Move. I'm just curious. All right. Commerce. Whoa, that's the big one. University. Yeah. Sounds like fancy stuff. Like it's for masters in business administration, like MBA. What are you doing? Accounting? Oh, like accounting? That's other next level things. Well, I commend you for doing this advanced things, and I will not last. I'm not, let's say, that good in numbers. I'm okay with math. I can do calculus. I can't do, let's say, statistical analysis and things like that, and things like that. Statistics are my weaknesses in math, because even I don't know if it's the thing with the universities. The statistics classes are probably the hardest classes to take. There's a guy that he had a 4.0 GPA, perfect every class, but then he got C in the statistics class that we took. And he wanted to retake it to make sure that his GPA is not ruined. It was like least understandable in the world, let's say, professor, and he explained it in such a way that his, let's say, grading was like the answers could go either way, but it's basically curved downward. You know how grading curves happen, but it's curves downward. So basically, it's debatable what the answer is. Even though you can argue that one side is the way, he'll say the other side is actually the right way he's looking for. It's like it's no way to win, no way to win. Yeah, accounting is really something for sure. So I don't want to do that. I'll just do queen. Maybe five then. It's like maybe queen a5, things like that. Queen a5 or d8, things like that. And trying to figure out what to do. Okay. All right. Goes this way. All right. All right. All right. So basically, this is basically a prime example of what to do in this position. It's a good quiz. If you have the position like this, how do you continue? You guys, our technical literacy is in high school. Financial literacy in high school. Nope, nope. Unfortunately, I did not. It's not just me being homeschooled, but also public schools don't have financial literacy at all. They do that in the university, nothing in the high school or something like that. They do sometimes they do civics, sometimes they do other things, but nothing. They focus on the sciences, natural sciences, and also hard sciences like calculus and statistics, but they don't bother with financial literacy. So accounting is pretty interesting. I have opted for commerce and okay, combination commerce. Oh, okay, yeah. So when I went to college, university first time, I had dual major because I had so much credits. I did college classes in my high school years because I was homeschooled. I had, let's say, leniency. I could take all the high school classes and take college classes, like for the electives. I took the electives. I did pre-calculus and things like that. I had so much free credits. Hey, David, that was able to take college courses in my high school years. How are you doing, David? How was your last game? I thought I saw that you played. You paired up against Eric Linton. Hope you do well. On Paris or the second week. Yeah, hopefully it does. But yeah, I was trying to talk to them about you won. Oh yeah, so you're now probably 2000, right, David? Probably 2000. So congratulations. 2000 is a very, let's say, very good milestone. I played a really nice game. Nice, 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 nice. 2000 have a two as the first digit of your rating is always an accomplishment. It's always a nice thing to have. So people only dream to be club close, but you got it. Oh no! Oh, well, then you have to do it again. Good job. Now do it again. Play still, yeah. You're so close. You could play. You could play somebody on Wednesday night and just get to 2 points. That's why I did to get National Master. So basically, 2 or 3 told David Carr. I was this year bold trying to get the National Master. I was 2198. I was 2198. No lie. I was 2198. I played John Manning twice in the Wednesday night. I played him twice, won both games. I got 2 points. I got to 2200 exactly. I beat him 2 times. I got 2 points, and I got National Master exactly 2200. So that's why I got to National Master. I was like, is it real? Is that real? Or is that a foggy thing? And it was real. I couldn't believe it. I had to beat Maine twice to get 2 points. I got National Master at 2200. So beat Maine twice, 2 points. I got it. Like I probably told you before that I got to 2100, 2990, and I got lost 30 points. I got it back, lost it in a whole year. But then in the fall of 2013, I like I got the 2198 and was night I played John Manning twice and I won both times and I got 2 points. This was rating. I think it's like high 1700s, like 1780. I think so. You can look at my history, but probably 1780. I won 2 times for 2 points. or maybe low 1700, but I forget, something like that, something. Oh, they used to scream at you. Oh boy, that's not good. I thought the junior year was easier than my sophomore years was. I switched school this year, and the teachers and community is like much more chill. Ah, cool. But yeah, for myself, stranger, my junior year was the worst year for myself. The junior year of college was my worst year. So basically, I have 2 degrees in computer science and also game design. It took me 3 years to get both degrees, and Brockport for my bachelor degree in computer science, it took me 3 years again because my, let's say, advisor was terrible. They mixed me up with somebody else. I had to take a course that I did not take the prerequisite for, and I had to teach myself the prerequisite to pass the course I was advised to take. And that was stressful, so stressful. I gained myself 300 pounds. No joking. I got 300 pounds. I was stressed. I was not sleeping. My dad was terrible. I was 300 pounds. And I followed my PCP's advice to make sure that if I take something, eat something, ask yourself every time, are you satisfied? You don't need to have a second if you're satisfied. And basically, you have to look for substitutions of the things you like. And a little bit of substitutions like, oh, maybe you want to broccoli. So maybe put cheese on the broccoli, makes the thing more edible. Make sure that this is going to be good. So if you do that one, and you know what? In 1 year, I was able to go from 200 to 180, 120 pounds decrease. It's like biggest loser thing, but I just did the substitution. I didn't drink any Coke. I did drink water a lot of times, basically only water and things like that. But that was basically the truth. But junior year was terrible because of advisor reasons, not because I was bad, because it's just what happened. It was the problem that the advisor was not doing his job, taking C5 or well, I just don't need to commit anything. I could just do. I don't need to commit anything, so I could just do A3. A3 is fine. It taken B4, I'll do B4 and if I just okay, this one. He wants to do this one. All right, bishop before, then G5. I want to see G5. I want to see that one. Yeah, take G5. I'd like to see that one. I'll just see G5. All right. Did agree video design? I didn't know. Yeah, we had that. We had that. Hope you get paid? Nope. Because to get people the door to your game, because you're nobody knows your, let's say, game design skills. You had to basically make a game for free, and basically, nowadays, free games are the thing to get in the door. Until you have a blockbuster, that you're nobody. Nobody cares about your game. Nobody cares about you. But if you create a game that people love at a door, then people are like, oh, Matt made this game. The last game he made was terrific. Then they'll just buy the next game. You have to make sure that you create something, something that people love to play. And once you do that, that is one step in the right direction. Right, D1, maybe Queen 5 is coming in. I'll say ball humbug. I don't care. I'll just castle. But yeah, I made a game. So basically, you can listen to this concept. It was a game named ELO Macaros. It's a web game that you can play with your friends on the internet. So basically, me and you, David, or you, stranger, you and me could play at different computers. It's basically a turn-based game where both of us, he had to play against AI, where we have a character that we can customize their stats if they have more, let's say, there's power, life, and basically called stamina. I called it the speed or something like that. Amount of things you can do one turn. But basically, the speed is overpowered thing, so it is limited to 1 to 4. So every turn, if you have 4 speed, you can do 4 moves in your turn. basically a turn-based game. You're gonna play and defeat all the boss, and the boss are really good, strong characters that have a storyline about it. So it was a fun game that I played with my friends, and the connection was good. So one thing I learned is I had to learn how to make sure that the connections are good because I had so many bugs with connections on the internet, as you probably could imagine. If you play a game and you say, I move this character here, you have to make your other friend know that your character moved there. You have to make sure that you don't have your friends lag. It's like, oh, your character's not there. Oh, no, your character is there and also where it was. I'm just saying things like that. You have to figure out all the bugs and fix them all. Once you do that, then the game is playable. It took me a long time to fix all the bugs. It took me actually maybe 3 years to create the game to be workable. And once I did that, I created a lobby system. I created ability to have people join. And at once I had a whole bunch of friends work as like a co-op, like 5 friends and me, like a team of 6 playing against the AI. That was the most fun of my game I ever had. The concept was simple: move your character when it's your turn. Basically the floor under your character is purple. That means your turn. You can move your character. It's like chess, in the sense that you have to use your, let's say, calculating ability. And if you have more speed, then you can run away from the juggernaut, hit him and run, hit him and run, hit him and run. It's like tactics like that. Because you're so fast, you can actually hit somebody, like tap them and run away the same turn. This is a cool concept, like the tactics and strategies like that we used to win that sort of game. So yeah, all right. All right. Oh, he took him there, and then it was this way. Okay, that was just a 6b5. Yeah, a 6b5. All right, this is interesting. A 6b5 is fine. Okay. Yesterday, I was awake at 2 p.m. for a study. Really? Yeah, like from the night before? You were up until 2 p.m., like you're through the night, you were awake and you studied that long? Was that what I'm hearing? Or maybe I'm not misunderstanding. There's always a possibility of misunderstanding. So Rookie 8, he's passing the turn on me. All right. I don't want to commit things too much. I could do before, but take there, and it's like this is not good. Not gonna be good for me. All right. All right. So this one. Blah, 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 blah. All right. Well, let's do improving moves. Improving moves are like this. We can do this one. Try to tear the bishops off. Yeah, this is fine. It's fine. Get this bishop off my face. I like it in there. Oh, 2 a.m. Okay, 2 a.m. Yeah, it makes more sense that you stood up to 2 a.m., not 2 p.m. Like 2 p.m. is like, okay, man, it's good. It's actually great. I'm losing a piece. I'm losing a piece. I'm not in the most awake state of mind. Nice 3 d4. Let's see what happens. Yeah, d4 doesn't matter. But yeah, things like that is tough. 2 a.m. studying because like I one time my bachelor's degree in game design. I had the final project of the game design. We had to have a working multiplayer game and present it to the class. And my game was not the prettiest game, but it was working. A lot of games were not working. They were pretty, but they're not working. My game was not. It's very very basic, but it's actually working. The multiplayer is working. The actual game design was working. The game was working for both computers. It's actually able to program it so that way both players will able to play the full game, no bugs, no glitches, and it was working. And a lot of people go to like a pretty game that didn't work, and they bombed the game. They bombed the final project. But I literally stayed up all night to make sure the game worked. I did. I passed. The game was working. I think only one person besides me had a working functional game fully. So it was worth it. It was worth it to have no sleep all nighter to get the final project of the game design corrected and completed. But I was, yeah, it's like never again. It's not fun. It's not fun to be staying up all night to like rush through a project and make sure that everything is okay. Nothing is missed. Nothing is bugged. That's not fun. For engineering people, I get sleep for at least 2 days and study. Okay. Oh, really? You're an engineering student? I can see that engineers are really dedicated in their work and what they do. Sleep is an afterthought. That's what happens sometimes. Like Castle Queenside, have fun. Play for fun variations. I'll play the fun version. I can do F6, but yeah, who needs that? Not me. I don't need that one. The E5, okay, just takes an E5 knights, E5, and we're fine. We're fine. We'll take an E5 and close the file. It's one less file to deal with. Okay. F4. All right. F4, he says. He goes this way. D6. Yeah, D6. Well, yeah. Well, only if he goes E5. Then I could take a D4 if I want to. I'm bored. Well, then you can resign, Magnus. You can resign if you want. If you're bored, you can always hit the resign button and cure your boredom. For engineering, yeah, exactly. So, Quizy 2 to block 94 things. This one, all right. How does the Piper saying that? Well, if I do this one, like maybe I could just compensation saying I have more development than you. I can just help that. Well, not really help, but I could plan on having to have a lapse in judgment. So, can you help me create a training plan for 2 hours for my calculation weaknesses? Well, like I said, the calculation weaknesses can be all summed up and fixed with this one website. It's a free puzzle rush survival website. Just do this for 2 hours and push yourself and see how far you can go. And basically, don't rush on it. It says puzzle rush, but it's a misnomer. In the study, like survival, don't rush. You don't ever rush. You want to make sure that you calculate thoroughly all the major lines and you have the right result. Don't move until you see it. Basically, more development. Exactly. We had to get something out of the deal. If it's easy to design, but it's hard to just play on. Even though, because people get complacent. I'm up a piece. I don't have to think anymore. Oh, I lost because I didn't think about actually losing. I'm up a piece. People get complacent a lot of times. It's surprising that sometimes people don't think when they're winning. They're up a piece. They just check out and saying, I don't need to think. I'm up a piece. Only losers and theirs think when they're up a piece and they lose the game. Oh, I should have thought. I see. Thank you so much. Exactly right. That's right. That's a good, easy fix. I used it myself. I say that because I use it myself for training calculations and tactics and like that. But mostly calculation, make sure you take the time to think about the moves, good moves, the best moves, every single move. Don't rush. Even though sometimes later on the puzzles say, "Oh, you can take a free piece." The best piece, the free piece is not the best move. You don't do that. You do something else, the more efficient way. Just basically, the word of the day is go for more. If you see a free piece, looking for like better options. Maybe there's technique here. You got to find it. If you don't, you lose the puzzle because you're so lazy. You can't afford being lazy in puzzle rush survival. This trains you to be more efficient, more lethal. That's what people need. People forget that you need to be thorough. You need to actually think about things. Calculation is to have thinking behind it. What a concept, yeah, but it's the truth. Castle. B4. All right, it goes this way. All right, a 6. All right, I played this sort of games against Wilson Liu, and he had fun games. And he had a fun game because he had to make threats against me. But this is part of the fun. Somebody's gonna lose, but everybody's gonna have fun. While somebody's losing, everybody's gonna have fun. That's the promise of this positions. Everybody's gonna have fun. Somebody lose, but laugh about it in the end. Like, aha, good one. It's like a comedy club, the special. Somebody can lose in a hilarious style. A6. All right, knight G7. All right, this takes D3, take the queen. Development is one thing I do. Like the queen has to move again. My turn in the sense I get more temples. G5. All right, queen at C7. Okay. So this thing, trying to figure out how to develop things. I can do maybe this one saying that you can't castle queenside, but they can knight C7, but you can't castle queenside because the knight's hanging, and maybe the knight C6. I don't know. I don't know. E4, so it's like it's catch 22. All right, so maybe queen e2 is good enough. Maybe it's good enough. If it goes knight e7, I can do bishop g4 and things like that. All right, it goes this way. G5. Rook b1. All right, goes this way. Bishop b7. Now this one. All right, goes this way. F5. F5 takes on passant. Knight f6. This is actually great for me. So this F5 is absolutely extraordinary. Why not F5? F5 is great. Looks like it's great to me. So I'll do that. Queen d7. That's probably do this one, but e4. Try to take the bishop h3, bishop h1. We're good to go. We're good to go. So yeah, for anybody who wants to get better at middle games, there's one last plug to my offer. One last plug for the stream. And if you want to talk to me, it's a free call, right? Book. Oh, all right. Sorry about that. So, all right. Free call to learn how to get your middle games to the next level. Guaranteed. Right. This is where this is for the people that were interested. It worked. It is working as a working thing. So it goes this way. I can do F5. I can do F5, but there's you know what? I'll experiment. See what F5 is actually about. It's terrible. I'll never do it again. But try to do something new, experiment, and have fun. H5, HD4 is coming up next. I win if I do that one. It's a game of speed. I'll do it. The game Need for Speed. Okay. E3. Outside, but G5 is going to do G5 and Rook D1 maybe. Rook D1 is fun. Rook D1 is fun. All right. All right, goes this way. Panda Master. All right, goes this way. All right, it goes Queen B7 for some reason. I'm gonna do knight F4. E4. If the F3 E4 is a thing I can do. F3 E4 is like looks like it's good. F3 E4 is just clearing the center for myself. Is mine and my only. That's great. E5. All right, I played this game in the club championship not too long ago. I know that D5 taking D5 is great. And taking D5 is probably mid. I'll take D5. Take on D5 is mid, I think. All right. From my experience, my professional experience, Texan E5 is mid because the computer says so. Reason why? Because computer says so. Simply as that. Simply as that. Block every time. D5. All right, this one takes pawn H4. Really? Really? All right, takes an H4 with a pawn. I learned this one. Taking the pawn is forest. Way to go. All right, go this way. Oh. Whole full screen. Let's see how long, how much games in Simul are left. How many games in Simul left? 10 wins, 15 games to go, so almost halfway. Almost halfway. That's great. That's great. Bishop b4. They can't castle because of reasons. They go knight c6, then bishop a3. They can't castle because of reasons. But maybe like e4 is actually good. This is great. So I'm trying to play Paul Murphy style. So you can't castle because reasons say otherwise. You'll lose things. The law says you can't castle. If you do, then you'll have to pay the consequences. Pay a fine. And you'll be sad the rest of your life. Woo wee. All right. Take rook ac1. Yep. The law says you can't do that. All right, this one is going to be here. All right. All right. I went to your website and looked up spot. Oh, thank you, Ops Prime. Thank you so much. Thank you. So hopefully look at my emails and see if there's Oh, okay. I see that one. It's like all right. All right. Oh, okay. This one. Aha. Cool. Thank you, Ops Prime. Always, Prime. Thank you for booking the call. I appreciate it. We'll have a free conversation once we have the call. It says tomorrow at 9 a.m. my time. So sounds good. Yeah, sounds good to me. So I'll make sure I put them on a calendar that talk to the great Always Prime at 9 tomorrow. All right. All right. And a box. All right. All right. Talk to Always Prime at 9 a.m. All right. Perfect. Oh. All right, thank you for booking the call. Again, there's no commitments. It's a free call talking about what is up, what is what, and we'll talk about that in the call tomorrow at 9 a.m. So looking forward to it, and it'll be no dirt purchase for gas. Okay, very good. Let's go back to Simul. All right, all right. Just don't reveal my name. Oh, I won't. Because it's a private call. You and me. I will not disclose anything. I'm not going to record the call. It'll be just private, you and me. I promise. Just you and me. It's not going to be recorded. It's like you and me. I'll just take notes and things like that. And I will not disclose your name. I promise you. You haven't trust in you. Thank you. I'm not the IRS. Give me Miles' name, or else we don't do business. Why do you need to know that? It's law. You need to know about your records and your GPA for reasons. Why? Because of reasons. That's discreet. That's sensitive information. It's law. Oh boy. I'm gonna be made myself Queen of 7. All right, I lost the game. You got me. You got me. I was having too much fun talking to the guy. Having too much fun. Too much for a good thing. Too much for a good thing. So I'll do castles. And this one. Oh, okay, it goes this way. Knight d7 or c6. Yeah, c6 is good. Knight b7, castles queenside. All right. How should I join? This is a Zoom call. Do you know how to do Zoom, or do you need a Google Meet? Let me know what you want to do. Google Meet or Zoom. I can do both, either one, or Discord as well. Let me know what is best for you, and I can do whatever is best for you. Right. Hello, Siege Walker. Nice to see you join the stream. 3. All right. All right, take a C6. Knight D5. Ah, yeah. Oh boy. All right. You got me. All right. Anything works? All right. So Google Meets preferably. All right. Let me see if I can do. I can do Google Meets. Let's say I can do. Look it up me first. Google Meets. All right. Oh, Google Meets. It's like All right. Vicky call. So that we can do that one. Schedule for you. Okay. You know what? Yeah. So yeah, I can have this one up for I can send it to you. Your Leechess account. Can I send you your Leechess account? Do you want to send your email? Let's how do you want to prefer the link? Do you want to for your email, your Leechess account? You can let me know always, Prime. What do you prefer to have your link to sent to the link? So do you want to have it sent to your email, your Leechess account? That's the next step. What is your best way to receive Leechess? Okay. I'll send to you Leechess and your Leechess is. Can you tell me your Leechess name again? Can you tell me in the chat? Well, you can actually, yeah, you can private message me if you want to not disclose it. So, oh, I have another one Tuesday at 10, 1:30. Oh, okay. Both call. Oh, there's two people. All right. 1:30. 1:30 tomorrow. Okay, perfect. All right. This is Monday. It's weird how that works. It's like, okay, add a calendar. It's like, okay, add a calendar. Yes. It's weird how that works. It says Tuesday. It says go to Monday. It's like, no, it's not the thing. So I changed it to Monday because the Google Calendar is not really working. It's like, oh, it's on Tuesday. To think about the Monday. That's like, no, that's not the right order. You can't have a Monday meeting on Tuesday. The Monday already happened. So meeting at 1:30 p.m. All right, that's great. I have a meeting, 2 bookings, and one webam. That's great. All right, so now let's go back to the Simul. Sorry for the delay. I've been doing this thing. Okay. All right. As long as it's not confidential information. Okay. Always Prime 64. All right. Sounds good. That would be noted. You like to do this. 64 is not your age. Not your nothing tied to you. Well, now you should be probably 64. All right, this one is like all right. All right, this one next week. Nothing discrete. All right, so all right, I can do this one as all right. I see message HS account. There. All right, perfect. All right, good. All right, sounds good to me. All right. All right, sorry for the delay, guys. All right, goes this 92, 92. All right, I can do that there. A bishop there, and this development looks like it's like looks good. I can do h6, just saying that I won't scare your bishop away and commit to put the question to the bishop. Yeah, just I can do this one too. So development is always good. Don't know what to do. development reverse pieces. Just have plans related to your pieces. And not just developing any set of piece, a piece that can actually do things. What does them doing the things? It's the thing you need to do. You know, you need to do things. So d5, take there, take there, take there, take there. There's the take there, take there, take there. There's too many. Bishop e7. Counting says no. Counting, simple counting. People, use your hands to count if you need to. All right. Okay, it says this guy got off the stage. Okay. Oh, this is a spammer. Yep, it's 30 minutes. Yep, it's 30 minutes. Correct. August Prime is 30 minutes. It's 30 minutes. Not too long. It's not too long, right? 30 minutes is just conversation and talking about what let's say, the program is involved and what do I offer and what is going to be about. So you can, it's good, not too long. Yeah, it's just right. It's like Goldilocks. This thing is too short. This thing is too long. This is actually just right. You gotta get the porridge. That's actually not too hot, not too cold. It's actually just right. That's how we go in this like loads. Bishop b2, and this is one. Make him. I can't afford trades. I'll just make him frazzle a little bit. You know, 4. Bishop b7.4. It's fun. It's fun making him think. Make him think longer than he thought he would do before. Takes him d5 with a pawn. Yeah, that's it. That's one. Queen h3. All right, you guys, he didn't do that. Aha, nice to 6. Nice to 6. Oh, you got the knight g5. Take him there. This is actually great. Taking g5 with the bishop and taking e5. This is actually knight g5 is not a move. I want a pawn. I want a pawn. g4. Probably do g4, but that was bad. Bad for him. All right, queen e4. All right. Looks like it is good to me. Yeah, it's good to me. Good to me. Take a pawn. All right, this one. All right, he goes this way. I'll do a6. All right, I can do a5. a6, b5, b4. Looks like it's nice to me. b5, b4. It's really nice to me. Hoist up the b5 with a6. All right, it goes this way. Now I can take on d5. Simply take on d5. Take on the e5, rather. So us with the pawn. The weakness is we have so much fun. We have so much targets. All right. Oh, yeah. All right, let's do this one. All right. Takes on f6. All right, this is taking on h4. The pieces for pieces. All right, queen c7. He goes this way. All right, now he basically yields the right away. I could do d5, takes him there, takes him there. This is actually great. This bishop on e7 is horrible. Terrible, terrible, horrible. I'll do d5 at his base advantage. His bishop is terrible, repulsive, and you have all the advantages. Look like the game. It's just inchwormed in their position. So that way he has nothing to do, and I have everything I can do. I have the flexibility. I have the position. I can do b4 now. I can do c5. This is a King's Indian structure looking like I can do c5, pushing the initiative on the queen side. I can do things on the queen side, and well as after the piece is doing things. And you need to do things like that, and everything is going to be good. So this one, queen f6 now. Take to defend the h4. Take the pawn. And the queen h7. He wants to trade queens. I do not like that one for myself, so I do queen g4. Maybe knight d5, just like this one. So it's actually fine. Like queen g4. Is there anything that you could do, like bishop b2, bishop b7? At the very least, I could just go back. Or maybe not. I can do queen e4 check and just trade the queens off by force. There's always always now because the king, the knight is pinned to the king. So queen e4 is a possible out. if I want to. Anytime I can whip out the, but bishop b2, queen e4 is not even a check. That's not an out. It's a losing a piece. But oh well, we'll find out what he does. So 13 games to go. We have 11 wins. All right, so it goes this way, and I could do queen a5, queen a5 and d5. You can do d5. Let's say d5. Take there. Take there. Take there. Take there. And we have enough pieces. d5 is good enough. I have enough pieces defending d5 to do d5. So therefore, I go d5 because I can. I can be able to do that, and I do that because I can. And this really prepared. They're prepared before I do the thing. So he wants to do like okay, f4 looks like it's maybe thought provoking. Maybe is good enough. I think. Says you can't take the pawn, or else you lose your rook. If you lose your rook, I can be back in the game. That's my logic. If I can do this trickery, I'll do the trickery. All right, a6 b5. That's right to me. He goes this way. Rook e1, b5. Oh, well, he wants to just do the discovery, things like that. Queen d7. Queen d7 is fine. Yeah, queen d7 is absolutely fine. But then knight 4, I take the bishop and b5 then. But yeah, extra like protection of the pawn is not worst in the world. Not worst thing in the world at all. All right, goes this way. Knight f3. Knight takes queen g7. We're good. Panda master, okay. Okay, he wants to go this way. Maybe knight e5. Possibly bishop f6. This is very possible moves. Possible this one. Possible this one. Possible this one. Take him there. And then f4. Playing on f6 and knight f4 looks like a possible move. Looks like it's fun. I'll take there and the knight f4. And then bishop f6. Ay, ay, ay. Bishop f6 is defending the pawn. Tag the bishop. It's not fun. F4 and bishop f6, e5. And they have too much defenders. But maybe takes into 6. Knight f6 is just an e5. Then maybe, just maybe. It's like, maybe this one's fine. Maybe this one. This is my old Russian coach. He says, maybe this, maybe check, possible check. Think that. Back in the day when I was growing, I was just a player. I had an American coach, then a Russian coach, Isai Goliak. He passed away recently, like maybe last year, but he was a good coach. But he's a really nice guy. He was trying to be an aspiring chess player, and basically the Russian government said, you will be a physicist. And he became a physicist, but he basically left Russia to live a life in the United States, and he became the chess player he wanted to be later long in life, being a professional physicist. But he was able to escape Russia and go to the U.S. and enjoy his last years of life to play chess and coach chess and things like that. And this like rest in peace. He got his dream at the very end of the, let's say, the book of his life. And that's what he got. He got what he wanted to do, and he was like a detour, a big long detour, but he's actually go to where his dream was. But yeah, but it's inspiring. But I have all sorts of chess coaches over the years, and I got taught by Wesley So one time, and I could say that I'm not gonna like throw shade in him, but I was not impressed. I was not impressed by Wesley So's coaching. Because we basically played a bunch of puzzles. We started off playing 5 blitz games. He basically destroyed me in all 5 games, and he just flexes his calculation abilities. Like, did you think about this? I was like, oh no, I didn't think about it. I didn't consider this. And then we talked about like puzzles as position, like a famous games. Like he says, famous games, but I've never seen them before, and things like that. And then he gave me a bunch of he taught me about the best thing about his lessons. So he taught about how to play against knight b2, knight d2 in the French defense. He says, what do you play against e4? I play the French defense. What do you do against the Tarrasch variation? I said, well, how about I try to do bishop e7 the Morose version. He says he does that too. He says he does that too, and he gave me a bunch of games, like a library of games he played against top players, and he won as black. So that was the best part of his lessons is after the fact, the things I can take home. But I paid too much for that. Yeah, you don't know who else you saw? Wesley So was one of the best players in the U.S. So let's see. All right. So let's do this one. It's a Filipino grandmaster who moved to the U.S. Like, oh, I thought you said you don't know him. I was like, who's Wesley So? The GM Wesley So. He is currently playing. Yeah, hundreds of dollars, hundreds, not just one, but hundreds. But I said, okay, let's try it out. I've never done this before, but I just try it out. So see how a super grandma should be as coach. It was not worth hundreds of dollars. It was not worth even close. Maybe a $100 purchase for 1 hour, but not hundreds of dollars for a super grandmaster. Yeah, of course, it's 2,700 GM. That's like, okay, why? What's the worst thing to happen? Well, it's not the worst thing that happened, but it was underwhelming. I can say that I got coached by Wesley So. He taught me about this. The best thing he got from the lesson is his opening advice about how to play against the Tarrasch in the first defense. That's the best thing he did. That's the best thing he did the whole lesson. But the other things, the majority of things, him playing B at Bliss, he restores me and flexes his calculation ability, and now he's just giving me puzzles. That was not helpful at all. It's basically showing me how much I don't know about chess and calculation. It's like, okay, you can stop flexing now. We'll see. I can already very before lesson I can say I agree that you're better calculating than me. You don't need to flex me. So. But when I get down to the degree, the things I comply with, the opening things device, that was the best things I can take away even still today. The last things, those things that last beyond the lesson, these are the things I got from Wesley. So the one thing for a short stint was the one I learned from him, that you gotta know how to play against the Tarrasch version. If you want to play the French defense, you gotta know how to deal with the Tarrasch as the black pieces. Some people don't. People do the main line C5, which is actually equalish. There's nothing exciting. It's solid. The computer says really good. Magnus Coastal is it, but you understand it's very predictable. And the black is not going to be surprising white ever. White is going to be seeing the same thing they already know verbatim every single time. Nothing's new. Nothing's shocking. No shock valuable. And especially you're just doing something that they've seen away from a mile away. All right, G4. All right, so this one is G4. And that maybe E6. Oh, whoa. Back. All right, so this one, it goes this way. All right. You want to trade things off again? All right. Knight d4 is fine. Bishop versus knight is fine. I can play bishop versus knight. All right. On this one, a6, b6. Yeah, a6. Defending against maybe 5 things. And then knight d6. Bishop d7. Castle queenside. That's great to me. All right. All right. I switched between knight d2 and e takes d5 as white against the first. Oh, yeah. E takes, like, from my experience, E takes d5 is by far the most popular response to French defense. Because I play people on the Simul, no matter what country they're from, basically, maybe 40% of the games are exchange French games. That's that much. Doesn't matter what level you are and which country you're from, the French defense exchange version is by far, not even close, most popular reply against the French defense. Because even Bobby Fischer says all the openings that black can try, he does not like to play against the French defense. Some people say the logic, I'll just bail out and play the French exchange. People that play the French defense hate that one, so why not just annoy them? You play the French defense, how dare you? I'll annoy you for the rest of the game with an exchange version. Things like that. And he goes this way. I will do Queen C7, Bishop F4 is going to be nice for him. Rook E8, Bishop F8, G6, Bishop G7. Look at that was a plan. It's some of a plan. All right, all right, the pawn is pinned. Forgot this a fact of life. The pawn is pinned. As I can do, this pawn needs to be defended. So Rook E1, and then taking B2. It's fine. It's all fine. All fine to me. All right, Queen D3. All right, Queen D3. Oh, you want to castle Queen side, maybe? All right, Bishop G7. Bishop G7, then castle Queen side. Nothing worries me. Oh, yeah. He made me had that one game. What is the reason my Fischer started playing the King's attack defense for French? Well, basically, he likes, as you know, Bobby Fischer was a very big proponent of the King's Indian defense as black against D4. He used that same style, attacking style, against a lot of things, not just the French defense, but he does the two knights variation against the Kur Khan and does the structure about doing this King's Indian structure against pretty much anything universally. That is really what his strong suit is. He likes to be attacking player and he wants to have a game that's rich in attacking objectivity. And actually, you can see attacking coming. And that's what Bobby Fischer does. He likes to attack ruthlessly, and the Kingston structure, attack or defense, actually guarantees that. And especially his defensive style. And saying that I'm just only guessing that he likes to do that because it matches the style of an open that he plays a lot of times. That's the truth. Just he plays an open that does exactly what he wants. He does exactly delivers what he does every single day. He wants to destroy. All right, this one. Oh, sorry. Oh, this one is singing. No. Would you find? All right, let's see. Would you 795 takes on would you 7 take there, the Bishop F8. This is possible. Very possible. I don't care about that. What? Not brush my weight at all. Yeah, I have a little bit cold. But I'm fine. My mom is a cold, serious cold, so I'm still fine. Sorry about that muffled voice, but trying to get over a cold. But at least you can understand me, right? Same here. You have a cold too? Oh no. The bug is international. Well, the cold is going there. It's summer. Usually see these things in the winter, but nope. It's actually surprise. It's summertime. It's still the cold is right there. Common cold is more common than you think. Queen A5, taking A2 twice. Looks nice. Twice is nice. All right, goes this way. All right, he goes this way. I'm taking H4. I'll do this one. I'll take this one. Queen takes the bishop. All right, he goes this way. Knight C5. He wants to do Knight C5, things like that. He wants to take the bishop, attack the queen as well. It's not acceptable to have that one happen because he'll take the bishop for free. That's not crime. That's not crime. So bishop F7, bishop F7, Knight C5, Queen C8, and yeah, this is absolutely fine. So bishop F7, bishop B6, and Queen C8 is looking is pretty good. Pretty good to me. Maybe I'm foolish. We'll find out. So, rook h4. I'll take the pawn h4. Okay, h6, bishop b7, castle queenside, and we'll have a good day if I can do that. So, there's always a question if I can have a good day or not. We'll find out. Simply. All right, this one. Okay, knight there. knight e5. They can take on their knight d4. Knight d4 is great because knight is on the outpost and reject the trading of things too much because bishop e5 is annoying. So the best blockade here of the eyes of the pawn is the knight. So knight d4 looks nice. I'll do knight d4. It's also depressing e2. So multiple reasons to why to do knight d4. Because okay, queen g7. I'll just do queen g7. Take on g7. It's fine. We'll just trade off. Have a good game. Well, it goes this way. Knight g5. That's great. There's only a one move attack. I don't want to go knight g4 because bishop g4 makes the knight g4 look silly, and I can put pressure on it, but not really good in a good way. All right, goes knight f6, attacking the pawn again. Do queen g2 to defend the pawn again, and yeah, I'll do that. Defending the pawn again. Oh, whoa, this one, the pawn is pinned on e5. Whoa, that is a bold move. G7 looks like a mistake. How do I capitalize on this mistake is a question. How do I take advantage of it? Like knight c3, knight c5. Looks like it's possible. It's very possible. Yeah, knight c3. Knight c3, knight g5 is killer. It's absolutely killer. And yeah, it's killer. I have some compensation. I can see it. I can smell it. Right. All right. F5. F5, he goes there. All right. All right. F5. All right. He wants to take him. F5, of course. Do something with that. Do I do something like rook c1, taking e4, knight c4? Looks like it's perhaps for the course, and that's the way to go. And the in defense as white. Just do rook c1 and tackle the c file, and then having the c file open up and have that occupy the c file with the rook. This is multiple reasons why I do this one. Bishop g7, castle queenside. It's the way to go. It goes g6, g6 without a feed cat of a bishop. Bold statement, Mister. Bold statement. All right, he's making a statement. Very bold. Rook e2, rook ce1. Yeah, like queen 7, but simply a4 is fine. No, like this queen rook e2, rook ce1, doubling up in the e file. It's actually great. Looking for me. Okay, queen rook there. Rook takes there. He wants to do this one. Wow. He wants to expect me to do this one. I don't have to do this. I don't have to take there. I do bishop f8. Oh, he wants to do that one to discover attack me. Okay, then I'm obliged to take there. I'm obliged to take that thing. I did that one. All right, so okay. All right. One or two people have cold already. All right, I'm so out of practice that I'm feeling the fatigue already. I fear that the butter is headed away already. Oh, don't worry. I'm out of practice too because I've been enjoying my vacation. Well, enjoying and also trying to get over hyperglycemia and also like a minor cold. So I'm hoping that I can survive. For both of you and me, you can count on me to be a friend in need. Like, help! I'm having cold symptoms. Try this. Try this, Tomas. You gotta try this one and see how you feel. Feeling cold? Try this. See what happens. Yeah, no. Only way to know is you try. All right, last one. Queen a5, like queen c7's rook c1 is like a terror. Maybe I can do something like rook c8. Rook c8 is looking nice. Yeah, rook c8 is nice to me. Developing the rook. Rook h8, bishop f8, developing backwards and defending the king and castle queenside, defending the f7 part of the rook, and it's actually easy going. No stress at all. It's just castle queenside next. And if you take a d7, the king takes d7. That's a terrible trade. Knight is really good at outpost in e5. The bishop is not doing anything in d7, just allowing the king to castle queenside. That'd be a great trade. If you take the knight on c6, that is great. When I have a cold, just Have a sip of whiskey. Oh boy, doesn't care, doesn't cure anything, but it makes me. Oh, okay, yeah, yeah. It's basically there's a lot of things that go along that train of thought. To be honest, but that's the humorous thing to think about. It sure does make you not think about it. That's correct. Does not do anything curing, but does make you think about something else or nothing else. Right. Okay, this is when I see five, queen c8, like I was planning on doing. All right, g5, g5 doing what? All right, just castle queenside because I can. I get my king out of the precipice of danger. Tell this, Damas goes this way. Bishop f8, bishop f8, g6, bishop g7 is the plan, and to get the bishop on the better diagonal, then this, let's say, congested bishop e7 score, which is not aiming at anything. But if you take the center, or attacking the center, that's actually doing something. Because this guy wants, Panda Master wants to draw me. No sir, Bob. I'll just get rook e1. Try again. Wrong again. All right. All right, this one is going to be g4. G4, he wants to go this way. G4, b4. G4, b4 there. Take there. Then there's a discoveries like this one, maybe, all right? G4, b4. Yeah, b4 looks nice. I like that one. It's more aggressive. It's basically not reactive, but be proactive. You attack me this way, I'll attack you this way. So you don't need to be worried about, let's say, you don't need to worry about me dodging bullets. I'll make my own bullets. Thank you very much. Queen there. Oh, it's like the force trade of queens. However, let's see. I don't need to take you don't need to take the king or the queen. I don't need to do that at all. I can do bishop there, taking the pawn, like take their. Yeah, this bishop b7 looks like it's a nice attacking move. This is like it's forcing his hand. I'm going to win that pawn no matter what, or else everybody's going to be stuck in the toll booth. In this winning to me. Looks to me like it's winning. Winner. We found a winner. Maybe 5. Castle queenside. Castle queenside simply is great to me. Oh, yeah, it's fine. It's fine to me. Defending on c7. A6 coming up. Nice to do something. Like bow back. And I have another tempo for myself. All right, goes this way. Goes this way. E5. 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 Take there. Take there. Take there. Take there. Take there. Take. There's one problem. All right, we have 3 defenders and 3 attackers. Well, they have 4 defenders at E5, so we can't do that. We can't do that. All right. Okay. What about this one? This one. E5. If imagine this one. Take there. Okay, this is the plan. Knight there to F3, then E5. And there's no possible way to get something attacking E4. So he wants to go like, all right, could be 7. Change this one. It's like this is fine. Knight F3, F3 is good. The A5. The plan is to go E5 with the help of the knight. I can score myself and knight be passive and have something to go for, proactively going for something. And this is a plan, not the game, to be proactive, not reactive, and having some threats. Make some threats. Make the threats. B5. B5. Knight B5. And then, well, yeah, B4 is nice to me because he goes F4. All right, put F4. Oh, he wants to trade queens again. Queen G5. Queen G5 check. Was a pawn. Do you want to build a pawn? Maybe not. Maybe not. Queen G5 check. This looks nice. Check him. I'll check him, mister. All right. Work H5. Whoa. Go this way. All right. All right. Bishop 3. All right. Bishop E8, F6, maybe. Bishop E8, F6. Try to attacking the things. Maybe. Yeah, Bishop E8, F6 looks nice, but maybe it's slow because if they take the queen, then this like F6 is not. Well, I could do something. I could do something. Yeah. Yeah, it's like make threats. Let's make threats and make him think. Make him think about his choices. Make him think about his choices. Right? All right. I don't know, man. I go to sleep. Anyways, your position is better. I gotta resign tomorrow. Yeah, thank you, Otis Prime, and I'll see you tomorrow. And have a good night's sleep. And hopefully, I'll be getting all this gold before I see you next time. All right. Take care. Always Prime. Always nice to see you. And have good sleep. Take care. So I'm so happy I got two people booking calls. So it's great to see that I had to use the stream, not this email marketing things. It's like email marketing is like, okay, advertise. No, I'm the person right there. You talk to me. I'm right here, a person. Yep, I will do that in Lead Chess. I promise you. I promise you. Lead Chess, DM me the DM you the Google Meet, and I'll send that there. Promise. Promises. Right? All right. This one. Quiz 8 maybe. Quiz 8 and then knight D E7. Well, it's on knight E5. Bishop E4. G6. Maybe G6. Knight there is coming in anyways. All right, what to do? What to do here? Quiz C8. Yeah, Quiz C8 is fine. This overall is okay. It's okay. It's okay to do this way. Rookie 1. All right, he's starting to pile up on the people. And I'll do the Queen C7, get out of the way of the threats. Well, the possible rook, possible alignment of things. All right, he wants to really take the pawn like a greedy Gus. I'll do A6. I'll do no such thing. There, and B5 says block your time. Well, there, A4, I could do, yeah, there, yeah, A6, B5. Make sure that the rook is not babysitting the pawn and A7. That's great, I think. I see. I think. I think. Yeah. All right. B5. Knight F3. You falls for my trap, you fool. Knight G4. H3 moves back. E5. I'm winning. I'm looking like I'm winning. I'm better. I'm looking better. It's like you go for the cold. I'm looking better. I feel better. I am better. What a concept. All right, it goes this way. Whoa. You goes this way. Rook C8. Whoa. B3. Bishop B2. Queen D1. This is the way to go. This way. Amazing. Developing things backwards. That's how we do it. Safely wise. All right. All right. So that's the purpose of things. The purpose of things. All right. All right. Rookie 1. Are you Rookie 1? All right, to bust. He goes this way. All right, he goes this way. No. I could do this way. Possibly. It wants to go E6, possibly. But E6 is not possible because everything's defending it. So I could do knight D5 there and have a knight develop better square, attacking the bishop in E4. It's like the crumbling down the defenders of E5. That's the spearhead of the position. So if they are the spearhead, and he has nothing like Bupkis. That is really threatening me. I think. I believe in the revelations. All right, it goes this way. After knight bishop b8, he doesn't care about this one because G6. G6. But what about F5? F5. Oh, this takes in some check king there, and has a miserable thing. But the rook has to move, and then take on G5. Take on G5, but it's like risky business. Taking F5 is like 2 pawns. That's not worth it. Not worth it at all. Not worth it. One bit. One bit. Taking D4. This like a tricky tactic. Taking D4. There's nothing like taking D4 there. Bishop A6. Queen F4. Check it out of the way. Yeah. Just check him out of the way. Looks like it's good. Okay, what about this one? Queen takes the queen. That's the thing. That's the thing I need to think about. I can't do that because take the queen. Simply dummy. Somebody dummy. F6. F6 maybe. F6 is a way to go. And takes there. Bishop takes there. And then we have some attacking the rook. G6. Okay, G6. And this nothing good. Nothing good here. That's not good for me. F5, taking E6, King B8, King take Queen A6. But they can't take an F5 because the rook is hanging. The rook has to go somewhere. And I take a G5 and get the piece back. They can D5. They can take a D5 too. It's like E6 is a linchpin of things. You can't do that. I can't do it because of many reasons. And one of them is not losing at like D5 center. So what about King B8? King B8 is fine. I can do F5 next and just try to propose a counter attack. Cracked theorem, cracked theorem, the cracked theorem. Like there's like a there, the like this theorem, like theorem, theorem. I think he wants to go for like a cracked theorem. It's not how you spell theorem. It's cracked, but it's not theorem. All right, you take the pawn, but after the bishop F5, take the rook and then take the pawn. But 96 is the thing. Oh yeah. But do we have time for that? Do we have time for that? Maybe there's no time for that because taking C3, taking them there because I want to just get some chipping away of things started. I get to take away things. You have to react to me. Wants to really take me out. Sounds good to me. Sounds good to me. Sounds good to me. All right. Appreciate. All right. I expect this one coming in. Queen D1, Bishop B2, E3, things like that. Or maybe not E3, but just Bishop B2 is good enough. Crack theorem. He goes take on C3. All right. All right. It goes this way. Ay. All right. Rook E8. Defending against this rook. It's like the 96 possible threats. Yeah, that's fine. 95 and it C4. It's possible, right? It's very possible. Possible this. Possible that. All right, this guy goes this way. F5 then. F5 attacking the rook. There's no G6. Oh, you could do G6 because there's a rook there. There's a rook there, right? That's rook truth. That's the rook truth, right? Take there. Rook has to take. Oh, the pawn can take there because the knight defends the rook. F6. All right, F6. What F6? If I go pawn F6, G6. It's annoying. Everything's defending that one. It's knowing it's not good. Not good for me in my position. Not good for me in my position. Nope. Not at all. Not at all. Bishop there. Bishop there, and yeah, bishop there is gonna be good. I'm suspecting because I take the queen, then the bishop takes there. So that d4 is a threat, a real threat. Takes the d4 with the bishop, takes the queen. This is the way to go. That's how to do it. Let's make threats. Make some threats. Simply, precisely, and that's the way to go. A bishop there, bishop b6 is trying to be clever. I can see Mr. Lance rolling. I can see that. I see it. I see it. Try to be clever. Try to be clever. Trying to is the key word. There. All right. So this one. So all right. Well, that is defending the b6 square, so it's not even really a threat. It's not even a threat. Not even a real threat. Okay. Not even a real threat. If we go f6, then yeah, f6 is a threat. Make sure it's yeah. I like that one. Make some threats. Make him think about things. Make his choices thoughtful, and thinking about things, not regretting them, because he can't. No time for regrets. Regrets takes a b7, the queen. Right. Panda master. All right, goes this way. All right, he goes this way, defending passively. It defends e5, but this is a passive, very passive knight. Very passive. Very passive. e5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, so do going to be 2. Could be 2 is nice. Could be 2 is another enabler. Rookie Fate. Okay. Nice. Can I pressurize this one? All right. All right, goes this way. All right. Let's see what happens here. So, this being said, oh. My stream needs to be back online. Sorry about that, guys. Hold on. Let's go and join the game. All right. So I will go to the Simul. This one, and share the screen. Simul's right here. Sorry about that. Is a computer glitch? It's like no, is it clicking on the wrong thing? Yep. This is the one I want to show. All right. So I'm showing the screen. Nope, this is all the simuls. All right, let me do this one. Share. All right, this one. Oh, this is the screen. Yep, that's the screen I want to show. All right. All right, this one. All right, shows the screen. All right, very good. All right, so now this one, I want to go f3. He goes. I'll do b5. B5, taking the white don't move. Lichess determines which board I look at. I don't have any control which board I look at. I just do the one that Lichess gives me. Lichess gives me a board, and I look at the board that it gives me. So I don't have any control. That's how Lichess works. I'm sorry. That's how Lichess works. All right, f6, because if they go g6, I'll take this queen twice. Then they go f6. They take there. Then I can take this one. Take there and take the rook. It's like not good at all. No, I can't do that now. Can't do that now. All right. All right. Try to be precise, mister. All right. All right, 29 minutes. So how many games I have left in the Simul? Let me check how many games I have. Like 9? I have 9 games and 29 minutes. So we have to be speedier. Speedier. All right. We can wait on them. So all right, so e5. E5. All right, E5. Take there. So it's attacking the center, but G6 is attacking the knights, and well, do that one. Take the knight. Well, it's not even attacking knight. It's like the bishop. This also okay. This is a knight blocking the check, so that's another contingency of knowing things. I can't do that. So, E5, take there, not there, there. So, if it goes there, it's like there's always 92 is a powerful move. It's very powerful. So, F5 G6, F5 G6, F5 G6. Just take on G6 twice. So F5, they take on G7, take on G7. Let's say F5 takes on percent, take on G6 twice, right? Well, let's see. F5 opposite, take on H6 twice, right? Yeah. F5 looks like a move. Looks like a move. I'll do F5. Let's see what happens. See what happens. Probably a blunder. We'll find out. Probably is the way to go. In this sense, I can do something. All right, knight E5, knight F6. Yep. Defend the pawn more. Oh, and this bishop B6. B6 is coming in. Well, it's fine. I can go back. I can go back. I can swivel to the right or left, rather. I can do that too. So, rook G1. Rook G1. All right, it goes this way. Right there, it goes this way. Huh. Very good play from this guy. Very good play from this guy. So, where to go? What to do? What to do? What to do? This one. All right. A6 is doing this is a threat, one threat. So it's just a threat, but does it have anything that's good for me? That's a good question. Does it actually help me? Maybe not. Draw? Nope. Gotta play me or resign. No draws. That's how I work. I want to win every game. Even though I'm failing, I got one loss, but that was a mouse slip of things, and yeah, that was a mistake on my part. So I learn. Losses, and draws are no good to me. Sorry. Apologize. F6 is coming. F6 is actually another thing I have to worry about. F6 is a major thing to do. Yeah. King there. King there, maybe. King there. Yeah, king there. That's great. Queen. Okay. That'd be fine. Nice. Yes. So. Supposed to be ordered, but what happened was we felt about a couple hours ago. It's a the Wegmans pharmacy didn't fill it because we wasn't ready for refill. So, but yet they sent the bill to they told Judy RX that what they Bishop H3. This is annoying. This 194. It's like take there. It's like take there. 26 is probably scary, but I can do that. Scary, but I can do it. Looks like it's scary to me. All right, it goes this way. Rook C7. Queen D8. July 31st. And just place there back. It's annoying. Very annoying. It's very annoying. So it's not going to be doing things that are helpful for me. Nothing helpful for me. Gets the bishop all the way, but is that really helpful though? Is that really helpful? Get rid of the bishop. That's probably nice for me. Possibly nice. Let's do that one. See what happens. Leave the bishop there. Alright. Okay, this one. Alright.
They told us that they needed all these call up and tell them that they hadn't put restriction on
6.
first, so but then we did give, she did give authorization for you to speak about this.
All right, so okay, this one here. All right, G7. 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 Okay, queen there. Queen E4. All right, let's trade queens again. Mm-hmm. Just right.
Your records show that Walgreens requested, said that your records show that Walgreens filled the prescription on. Walgreens did not fill the prescription on July 31st because they said it was not ready for.
6. F6 noise. Oh no. Oh no.
Can't do this. I went to Walgreens and asked them to follow Judy RX, which is what Judy RX said to do. And so that we can.
Five.
But you're not, I don't know if you can fill it because
There's 2. Okay. There's 2. All right, goes this way. There's some. All right, this one. Who wins? Who wins where? My game with you? Who knows? We'll find out. We'll have to find out. Bishop there. Right there. This looks nice to me. Looks really nice to me. Looks really nice to me. All right. All right, this one. 92. All right. Knight there. Type the queen and the pawn. Looks nice to me. What is that one? The knight d4 is trying to do knight d4, but rook f6. The rook h6 defends the pawn. Trying to get the more defenders and attackers, and things are going in the right motion of range of motions. It's like maybe rook e8, bishop f6, attacking more things, no more defenders. Nothing really risky for the bishop or the rook. Maybe rook e8, and then bishop f6. All right. E5, c3. Take clear. Fast, we do 94, 96, annoying things there. So 94, 96 is great. We're just putting it over to the other one. Can takes the knight. All right, goes this way. All right. Good knight to 6 going to be coming in. Bishop of 6, g7, attacking the e5 and providing knight of 6 things. Oh, knight at d6 is annoying. All right, perfect for him. Tomas is going to get me. I'm not thinking at all. But oh well, I get rid of the knowing knight. Get rid of the knowing knight. It's buzzing around like a bee. In my face. Get my face. All right, this one. Making there. All right, this one. All right, this one. Rook e8, c4, bishop f6. Yeah, bishop f6 is the next plan. This one, c4, knight d4. Knight d4, c5, queen c5. Okay, what about queen c3? Queen c3, knight d4. Like, okay, queen c3 holds on to the fort. Queen c3, knight c3 checks, knight d4, knight e4. That's fine. Yeah, queen c3. Knight d4. I'm gonna continue c2. Defenders. Defenders. All right. King bishop there. All right. Bishop there. All right. Big b6. C5. The first defense is check on h6 though. Ay ay ay. This is fine. This is fine to me. C5. C4. All right. Yeah, everything. All right. Rook c1. All right. J5.
Lynn Slomsky, that's all I understand.
Thank you. And for this profile, are you looking to refill a prescription or check the status of a prescription?
Yes.
Okay, just wanted to check that here. What is the name of the prescription, please?
Ozempic. Ozempic. Oral.
Okay, always want to check this for you. Here is Ozempic 4 milligram chocolate for Dr. Sarah McLeod, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so this prescription I'm showing is ready.
I have a question. I have a savings, savings card. What's the price? We already filled it once with that card, so I'm not sure the price.
Okay, so looking at it here, estimating the price is $25.
Okay, and so it's ready to fill, ready to pick up.
Yes.
Now also, I want to order the blood glucose monitor, and I have some bunch of that. So tell me about the oranges. So you have the freestyle plus.
Good game, guys. I accidentally dropped out of the stream. It's a silly thing to do. No worries. No worries. No worries. It's fine. He was there. Take the bishop. Oh, he wants to do this one. Discover attack and mate. This guy's too good. Too good. Mate. G4. There.
But I have the bin number, RX bin number.
D4.
Well, years. So in order to get on the profile, what we have to do.
Do you need to contact your doctor? Doctor will get you the prescription to you.
Just having the RX ID is not sufficient. We need to have a doctor.
Correct. We would need an actual prescription.
All right, so let's go to one. Yeah. Let's see.
So we did that for Christmas. We had freestyle, right? Plus meter, stock.
What we did this here, you said the first one was the contour test strips.
Well, contour plus, well, not test strips. Contour plus low meter. You get to be
So you can, that would be on the description of part of this.
All right.
Thank you for your patience. I'm transferring you to your local pharmacy now. You might be asked to repeat a few details so we can help you as best they can.
I need both of them. I need the meter and the strips. Did you go there and they gave you the runaround again? What?
This ring.
I thought you were gonna stop there. And you were like,
Oh, I will. Well, I'm going to stop there, but I thought maybe they need to get this. I thought I'd take care of this.
Hold on, and we'll be with you shortly.
Try to take care of this beforehand.
It's fine.
Right there. King there.
Okay, prescription from doctor. Those meter it is.
They have in stock. Use both.
Yes, I have some forms for my insurance that say that my wife's entitled to a freestyle brand meter and test strips free or the Contour Plus movement meter and test strips. And I'm just wondering, do you have those in stock? And I can give you the VIN number with PCN number and all that stuff. Lynn Snovsky, S is the same. No, this is for the meter and the test strips. A new meter and test strips. New blood pump.
Right, no, not continuing.
Not continuous.
Do you happen to know which brand
Yeah, it's two different styles. One is freestyle brand meter test strips. that have the number for that. The other one is the Contour Plus blue meter.
insurance? Like our freestyle and our contour?
Right.
Tough game. Tough game. Trying to figure out what to do.
Okay, usually we have the freestyle. So let me try to run those first. For Lynn, right?
Yes.
Was it a recall or was it supposed to be called up?
No, this is a new meter and test strips which insurance is offering. And our another group of ideas.
I tried to, this, but then you don't have a script on
So you can't use the others. Another group of ideas. That's sufficient. Okay.
Eight minutes. All right. Something. All right. This one. Oh.
we have a script for freestyle test strips that they go through the insurance.
You're saying that the $20 gift for the strips.
Yeah, for 100 strips, $25.
Okay, since you'll receive a free meter, they can just to your pharmacy. But I can show you the form that they give you.
So,
They're not telling you.
you just have to have your doctor.
It's it.
I know, but doctors isn't following what they say. Anything.
Okay, so you
For example, how writing, how that
well, these back here and said, we told you, we filled it, but we didn't. So you can cancel the fact that we filled it. And then the Julie says, okay, then you're authorized to fill it now. And then you fill it.
Well, when I
Why
get-
do you have to be the bill?
guess what? When I get those bills, there better be 30. If there's not, I'm going right back down there and say, what the heck is going on? Especially if we're short, I think if we're short patient, not many patients count.
Well, then they want to fill it early.
I know, and then they claim, well, yeah, if you short me, I will be.
And then you're the two. We got one that's 31 days, so 30, but you're short, but you don't get 30.
It's the same guy you've been talking to. By the way. So, you know. I know. Time. I know what I want to make for supper, but Matt won't eat it because he doesn't like pasta. Would you mind making him? I've got enough meat. So you take out so much of the burger and make a patty for him, so you can get cheeseburger and hamburger. And then pasta. I'll eat it. Is that okay?
Because you don't want to.
Right. I'd have to handle it in my hand. I don't want to eat it.
Oh, maybe you need to get meter.
Let's send a message to Mark and technologies.
You haven't sent me this.
But they offered me.
Yeah.
I've had this since 2006. ridiculous to give you the strips, but neither.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Thank you. That's fine, Momo. It's fine to me. Love you. 1 minute. Oh, 1 minute. Well, right. Oh, it's queen. Yeah. Pawn. Queen. Zoom queen. All right. This one here. Drum position. Aye, aye, aye. Well, 2 draws, 1 draw, some losses, 7 new wins. So, yeah, thank you guys. It's a long time, and thank you for that. Thanks for the game, Matt. I was so stressed. I thought I was about to flag. Fortunately, I was waiting to snag the thing. Okay. Afraid of playing this. Oh, no worries. You got me. Don't ask, you got me. So, well, thank you for the game. So, hopefully see you on Thursday. And thank you to Mas, and hopefully everybody else have a good week. And I'll see you on Thursday at noon, New York time. Thank you, Tomas. Thank you, everybody. Have a good day. Bye for now. Bye. I hope so too. Bye.